there. In this episode, we will discuss if there is too much anime and manga, and if it would be a bad thing if there is too much. This thought came into my mind because I was looking at the release schedule for next month, and, well, my wallet is going to die. Again. Because from German volumes, there are 20 plus volumes that interest me, and there are also English volumes where there are at least 10 or 15 volumes that interest me. So I need to buy 30 volumes of manga, new releases, and the continuing stuff. And German volume costs around 8 euros, and English volume costs around 12 euros. So, yikes.
Big money.
And right now we have also probably the most stacked anime season with the current summer season. So that's why I wanted to ask you, is there too much anime and manga right now?
Actually, I can handle it pretty well right now, but if there would be some more, it would be pretty challenging to watch them all.
Or if you had some other responsibilities like going to uni?
Um, I think I would made it because I
Next
watched
semester you
them.
will go. So
I watched them in the afternoon, evening, because then I don't have much to do. So
and when will you read the 100 sides of text that you have to read per week for uni?
never.
I see.
Mm,
Because we have both the luxury that we are going to become students and just work part time. So we don't
yeah.
have a 40-hour grind per week and have
Mm,
stuff like families that also take time.
yes.
So right now we can handle the bulk of anime and manga, but I think for other people it's kind of hard.
Yeah, definitely. If you have a family, then it's pretty challenging. You have work and then family time.
You need to cook.
Pretty difficult. Yes.
That takes also time. And now towards the, let's say, quality side. Do you find it bad that there is too much stuff to choose instead of too less stuff to choose?
Actually, I don't think so. Because you have some variety of shows, you have some different animation studios, different storylines. I mean, it's difficult to follow them all at the same time, but it's really cool that you can choose on so much different animation storylines and stuff.
Yes, I think storylines is a good term because how you enjoy a story is unique. Yes, there are stories where you
Mm.
can try to say they are objectively good, but a story can't be objectively good. It can be good for most people, or most people can like them, but not everybody will like each story. A
Yep.
good example is Berserk. Many people like it, but for some people it's too heavy because of the R-rated stuff and the soul-crushing stuff.
Mm. Yep. Same with One Piece. There are
Well, for
some
some people.
haters.
But Boruto is objectively a worse story. That's facts.
Yes. So it's just good that we have so much variety and stuff. But if you follow them all, you can definitely miss some things, some very important details or stuff.
Yes, or you can mix them together or your head gets jumbled. Because if you read or watch as much stuff as I do, then I'm not good with names from anime and manga characters.
Mm.
I read like 40 or 30 series simultaneously, so I just can remember barely a few names. But if I
Yeah.
remember a name of a character, this character is good. That's also a criteria for me.
I see. Yep, it's obvious that you will remember names that you like more often.
Yes. I think though in anime it's easier to memorize characters because of the voice acting and uniqueness that they have.
Yes, yes.
But in manga I tend to forget the name of unimportant characters.
Hmm. Me too, actually. Yes.
Do you think there is too much anime in or manga in certain genres that are getting milked? Because you can also make the argument, why is there so much mid stuff? Couldn't we use the production value and time towards actual good stuff and produce that and not just make some filler cash grabs?
I mean, as we all know, the isekai genre is very, very oversaturated at the moment.
Yes,
Because,
oversaturation is a good word.
because there are like every season there are 5 new isekais and they all feel the same basically. Like isekai genre is very, very oversaturated. But then we have genres like sci-fi or something where we have like 2 or 1 a season maybe.
Yes, sci-fi was big when we were younglings, but nowadays it's gone.
Mm,
You just have to rewatch the old school classics.
yes.
Another oversaturated genre that you like, it's the romance genre.
Mm,
Especially the school romance, the edgy harem stuff. Not edgy, the fans have the harem stuff. Say it like that.
mm, yes,
Those are getting
definitely.
spammed.
I mean, we have the same premise like every 2 or 3 romance anime it is, so yeah.
Yes. That's why I thought for myself, would I rather want to have 10 shows which are okay, which are entertain me, or do I want to have one gem, for example? Do I want to have a
Mm.
Fragrant Flower, Blooms of Dignity, or 10 harem shows, which still entertain me?
Yep.
Well, one show I have Pure Joy, which is nice, but the time that I can enjoy it is limited. I mean, I can reread it. We will talk about it later, but because
Which show
you can
which
run
show do
out
you
in
talk
one.
about?
Hmm?
Which show are you talking about right now?
The Fragrant Flowers, the best
So
romance, obviously. You need to be up to date in romance.
yeah, but there's currently no episode. I can't find anywhere. They-
Billy Billy.
Is it out there?
Yes, it's a Chinese site.
Ah, yeah, I know this one. It's
Yes,
like YouTube from China.
basically, yes. You can watch it there. I mean, I watched the first 2 episodes there.
Yes, but all your data got stolen.
I don't care, I want to watch the show, I want to be happy. If
You see.
Netflix fucks up,
Hmm. True.
I mean, we can also take your favorite romance as an example. We can take Bunny Girl Senpai. Would you rather have Bunny Girl Senpai or 10 harems that you enjoy but which are nothing special?
Definitely Bunny Girl Senpai.
Yes. I also would kind of like to know how the authors of light novels or mangas are feeling when they are writing it. Because
Hmm.
are they passionate? Are they doing it for simple entertainment? Are they doing it just to have fun? It's always interesting to know what an author is doing, and it's rare to know besides interviews.
Yep. Some mangas actually have to be insane. Like, bro, they are pulling the weirdest storylines that are actually good, but they are weird, but Yeah.
Yes.
Like how do you have something in your mind like holy?
Of that we need more. Not the normal stuff.
Hmm.
For example, let's use 100 Girlfriend Friends. Do you think the author is really passionate and thinks he's ready to peak, or is he just beaming around and having fun?
This bro is definitely just memeing. He has some fun. You can
Yes.
definitely see it.
But it's the trash stuff trash story, but it's fun, so
Hmm.
quite a conundrum.
Yes, yes, definitely. Another example for this is Konosuba.
Yes. Eminence and Shadow as
But,
well.
they don't take it, the series serious, and they just want to have fun, and you notice it, and you have fun too watching it.
Yes. Another man's trash can be another man's treasure. It's a good saying.
Yes.
We've talked before about oversaturation from shows or genres. We can also talk about oversaturation of plot points, characters, archetypes, and events.
Hmm.
Because he talked about beforehand that mangas can get pretty weird or animes with weird stories. But we also
Hmm.
have a blueprint, for example, romance, isekai, shonen, from events that are always happening without fail.
Yes. You start a romance anime, and you know there will be a beach episode, a firework episode, a festival episode, Christmas episode.
If
You
it's
know
school,
it.
there will be exams.
Yes.
In
You
shonen,
just
you have
know it.
also.
Yeah, you just know it. It's in basically 80% of the romance anime. I mean, we get used to it, but we need some new fresh air into the romance genre. Definitely.
Yes, because romance is driven by emotion, and if you always have the same stuff, it becomes kind of fabricated and like a robot
Hmm.
writes it, if you know what I mean.
Yes,
Not that
yes.
actual AI writes it, but it's always the same, and you felt
Hmm.
the emotion 10 times where they confessed at the fire festival already. But if you want
Hmm.
to feel it in the 11th time,
Nah. So, but there comes Dandadan into play because Dandadan doesn't follow the normal romance route. They have action, they have the romance subtle in the background.
you can also say it doesn't follow the normal shonen route as well.
Hmm. It's unique, and we need more stuff like this. That's
Yes.
one reason why I like Dandadan so much.
Yes, and we can also use Chainsaw Man as an example, because those are quite similar in certain ways.
Yep.
Unpredictable stories, nice characters, good romance actually, and good character development.
Hmm. Yes. Um. Yeah. But the shonen genre is actually also very oversaturated.
Yes.
We have
Especially,
a lot.
oh, sorry,
Now you can go on.
especially the first episodes of Shonen are oversaturated. Because in Shonen, the younglings are your audience and they need to be engaged right away. So in the first episode, something needs to happen. Someone needs to die, a dramatic reveal, a transformation, and great action. They all start the same, basically.
Hmm.
You know, when a guy is getting introduced in the first Shonen episode, he's either the main character or he's going to die. And then the main
Yes.
character gets motivation.
Hmm. I see a lot of the dead parents cliche in anime too.
Yes. And we have a lot of the inner beast transformation shown as well.
Hmm.
Hikaru and Denji, Kafka, Naruto, Ichigo and Bleach. The list
Yeah.
can go on.
Hmm.
We have also in most shonens Team 7 with with 2 men and 1 woman and 1 sensei figure structure. Always needs to happen.
Yes. The sensei has to pass away tragically.
At times, yes.
And then some random power-up appeared and they get stronger.
Yes, because the villain was written as too strong and there comes an assful.
Mm.
Sadly, never mainstay at shonen is female characters are useless. But newer
Yeah.
shonen are better nowadays.
Mm.
Chainsaw Man
For example,
11, some useful female characters.
Black Clover, Noelle.
Yes, another good example. And how's
Shiba.
Fuegilion's sister called? Merio Leona or something like that?
Yes. Mm. Yes, but I like the development of Noelle. She had such a good glow up, actually. I mean,
Yes.
her power.
Probably one of the best shonen female characters in terms of development.
Yes. Isn't Black
So,
Clover written by a woman?
I think it's a guy.
Ah, okay.
But we need more of that. Not always the same card out female character who's just there for waifu figures and for guys to look at neuron activation.
True.
We need more good written characters. It's not that hard.
Yes. A good example is Momo because she's smart. She uses her power with intelligence. She doesn't use her power for just random stuff. And remember how she defeated the Earthworm, the giant Earthworm in the
Current
GG
season,
apartment? Yes.
yes.
She used intelligence because she knew the Earthworm would dry out in the sunlight, so she lured him into the sunlight.
She also has quite a lot of agency, which is important.
Hmm.
She drives the plot forward, not like Sakura, for example, a useless character.
Yes, we need some more good female character. Mao, Noelle, Momo,
Frieren, I know you like
uh,
it.
Aya from Chainsaw Man.
In general, Chainsaw Man female cast, all of them are good.
Hmm. Reezy.
Yes.
I want to see the movie now.
That is a good point for my translation for another topic that I wanted to talk about. To my point, when there is so much anime getting pumped out and made, obviously the times that you have to wait are getting longer. Unless you are the most hype of the hype shows. Like if we look at Mappa, Chainsaw Man Reezy movie, you need 3 years to make a movie. Where is Vinland Saga Season 3? Doredoro Season 3 took ages to make. Because we are just chasing the newest hype thing. And pumping out new and new and new and new anime. And not continuing what we already have. Data Life Season 2. Not Data Life. No Game No Life. I misspoke. Data Life is finished, actually.
Yes.
No Game No Life. Second season. Where is it? No, we need to make new animes all the time. You think that's a problematic development, or?
Actually, I'm kinda split at this topic, because if an arc isn't quite fitted for a season or is just you could make a perfect movie out of it because the length is good enough and it wouldn't fit in a season, then I can definitely agree with making a movie because it's definitely a different thing if you watch anime in a movie theater than watching it on your PC, mobile, or something. It feels just different. But if it's just like in Demon Slayer, where you have 2 episodes of the last season and one new episode, then it's definitely annoying and you don't need it.
I don't meant movies per se. What I wanted to say is that studios have so much shit that stuff that you actually want to see is getting delayed because they have so much to work at.
That's what you
That
mean.
was the point. Yes.
Yeah, studios should just finish on 1 or 2 anime if they are big enough, but they shouldn't just take like everything that's popular and generate some money. Because you
Yes.
can see how the animators are struggling with the case of Mappa that they had last year.
Mappa is another great example. Do you know which Mappa movie is coming out also quite in a few weeks, I think, even a month?
Chainsaw Man.
Not a Revisi movie, a completely unnecessary movie.
Oh, you mean JJK?
Yes, the Gojo Past arc.
Yeah.
Why does it need a movie? Why?
I don't know.
Can't we just make Chainsaw Man Season 2, Vinland Saga Season 3? No. We need to remake that shit. It has already an anime, it's a short arc. The arc is like not that long in the anime. You can watch it on Crunchyroll. There's no remaking needed. Like
Yes.
1 year after it's aired.
Cash grab.
Exactly.
But yes, in Ufotable newer version of the movies, I can definitely understand it to split the Infinity Castle in 3 different movies. It's okay for me. And
I mean, I
Ufotable,
think. Oh, sorry.
Ufotable have just Demon Slayer or Fate series. So,
They abandoned Fate.
oh yeah,
They will have Genshin in the future.
true.
Was announced 2 years ago. Nothing ever heard or seen about it ever again.
But if it drops, bro, holy shit, expect some great animations.
I think Ufotable is not as bad as Mappa or other studios because they just have their 1 or 2 flagship titles and focus on them.
Hmm.
I think that's okay and it's understandable and logic.
Yes.
The next point I want to talk about is if you have an ocean about of anime and manga, there are two things that are bad about it. It's either hard to get popular or that someone finds you serious. Plus, if there's so much shit, it's probably more likely that your manga gets axed.
Hmm.
Because a lot of newer shonen that are actually good or have good potential are getting axed, but the story doesn't develop fast enough.
Yeah.
And long development stories are not wanted nowadays when there are 10 other stories where something happens quite fast. But the writing is worse, but action, plot twists, development needs to happen fast. But
Hmm.
long series, not wanted. The same goes for anime. If not something is happening in like 6 or 7 episodes of your show or even less, then nobody's going to watch the show.
Yep.
Can't we have build up anymore? In terms of build up, let's talk about Vinland Saga. The first season of Vinland Saga is actually the prologue. A 24 episode prologue. We don't get something like this today.
Hmm.
The stories need to breathe. It needs time to breathe, but we don't have time today
Yeah.
because there's so much other stuff that you can watch. It's all too
Hmm.
fast.
Yes.
We have other topics connected with our topic. With our topic, yes, that was great wording. But you know
Um.
what I wanted to say.
Yes. Um. Hmm. Oversaturation. We've talked about it. Um. Hmm. I don't know. Do you have some things right now so that I can?
Yes, I have kind of ultimate question.
Hmm?
Why are we watching anime and manga? Do we want just simple entertainment? Or do we want to achieve greatness? Do we want to read the greatest of a great story, see the greatest visual art? Or is entertainment just good enough for us? That's also an interesting topic, how we can view things.
Hmm.
And the types of people who read or watch stuff, because we have fast food readers, like trashy harems, romance, and stuff. We have sending giga chats who just like Berserk, Vinland Saga, Vagabond, that's it.
Yep. Uh, I am for 5 years or more into the anime scene, and I have some big variety on anime, so I think I it's better to watch more things so you know what's really good, and those really good things you harbor more than just average trashy shit.
Yes, plus it's nice to have something on your back burner waiting. I didn't finish reading Berserk or Vagabond, but when I will do it, I will have a great week when this time is going to come. But if I have completed everything, then I need to search for new things, and when there aren't new things, then I will be sad.
Hmm.
It's like a video game where you have a 10 out of 10 experience and finished it, and then you are searching for a next 10 out of 10 experience, but maybe you won't find them, who knows?
Yes. It's quite a gamble, actually.
In terms of video games, it's also an interesting topic. Would you say the same for video games? And we can also talk about movies and real life series if you want. Do we have enough of those? If you want to go off topic for 1 or 2 minutes.
Um, actually,
Because you are a gamer.
mm, actually, I don't think there are enough good stuff currently to play, because I only play like 2 or 3 different games, not more than that.
My situation is kinda interesting. Cause I like to play the big single player games. And a few years ago on PS4 generation, every year there was coming out 2 or 3 big single player games that I really like, where I would say, oh yes, they are nice, like 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10 experience, great. But in PS5 generations, there are games where there were not that many games, but there were a lot of games where I would say 10 out of 10 experience goated, like Baldur's Gate, Expedition 33, Elden Ring. So it's hard to rate. Quantity versus quality again.
Mm. We need more games, more good quality games.
Yes. And we don't need as many formulaic games. Make more like Expedition 33 games with fresh ideas.
Yes, definitely.
And now to get back to what's the last talking point, which is kind of connected with our current one. As the resources that we use for anime and manga, we have time and money. I mean, money is obviously so. Now a manga collector can yep. In the beginning, when I was a youngling towards manga collecting, I nearly collected everything like trashy harems, isekais, edgy stuff, great stories, nice action stories, but after growing my collection, I thought about myself, yes, I would have fun reading the story, but it's nothing spectacular and I need to spend money for it. Which I can spend for even better stuff, for great stuff, so I dropped a lot of series,
Mm.
even though I liked it. And that's a barrier that you don't have while watching anime.
Yes, yes.
So in kind of a way I can say there's too much manga, but not too much anime. because most anime you can watch for not for free, but the costs are very low. But if you want to read One Piece, yeah, have fun spending 500 to $1,000 depending on the language that you are reading it in.
Yep.
While you can watch it in, if you are tryharding in 2 or 3 months on Crunchyroll, where subscription is it €7 right now or €8?
I
Something
think
like that.
8.
Quite a big difference in costs.
Hmm.
And to the other resource which you can talk about, it's time. Do you have ever felt pressured to quote unquote watch anime? Because there's something that's popular that you need to watch, but you didn't have the time.
Uh,
FOMO, fear of missing out.
I
Keyword.
I have this only when I have to watch the first season of something because a second season is coming out soon and it's really hyped. So then I have to watch it quickly so I can finish up with it. Like, yeah.
It's piling up.
Hmm.
Because that's also a problem when too much shit is coming out. You want to be part of a community, part of a quote unquote cool kids, but you don't have the time to watch Solo Leveling, Dandadan, Kaiju, Sakamoto Days, Apothecary Diaries, and whatever else is hype. There's too much hype stuff.
Yeah.
You also want to dodge spoilers, so you need to be up to date. Because
Hmm.
people are discussing it on the internet. But maybe you don't have the time to watch it.
Yes. Because you have family, work, uni, or other stuff.
Yes.
So you must cherish your anime that you watch in the few time you have.
Yes, you need to cultivate it like a garden.
Yes. Or maybe you're jobless and don't have a family, so then you can watch anime the whole day.
You can go grind 24/7.
Hmm. But even if you do that, you're going through like Crunchyroll or streaming Anbieter with
Streaming services.
yes,
No German words allowed.
streaming services, and you're looking, but you can't find anything interesting.
It's like you are scrolling on TikTok. You
Hmm.
just there looking, but nothing interests you.
Yes.
It's a hollow experience.
And I have it quite sometimes too, when I'm just looking through Crunchyroll and think like, looks meh, nah, yes,
What's the English word for that? When you have had too much exposure through normal stuff and you want to find something new, but you can't something new. That's a very disheartening feeling.
mm,
But you're searching and searching.
yeah,
I also look through YouTube and I search for mangas. I search through manga recommendations, manga collection videos, or manga hauls, but I already knew 50% or more of the stuff that people are presenting. And I still try to find the new hidden gems. But sometimes you can't, because
mm,
they are buried beneath a pile of trash.
yes. It's like gold digging.
Yes, you know the meme where the guy is building a tunnel and turning around
Yes.
right before the gold?
Mm,
And that's the feeling.
yes.
Then, do you want to draw a final conclusion or do you have anything else?
Mm, nope, I think we have talked about everything.
Then we can both answer the question now of our game knowledge. If there is too much anime and manga.
I mean the obvious answer would be yes, there is because you have 40 anime every season. But
40 new mangas coming out every month.
yes,
So, I mean,
but
actually 20, but It's a lot.
but you have to fit your taste. So um, you maybe have to scroll for like an hour to find something that's really fitting your taste. And in this case, you don't have enough because a lot of anime are shit or garbage. So it's a really hard stagnation of good and bad.
Yes, especially if you already know the tropes has seen enough, then you will think there isn't enough good shit.
Yes.
But on the other end, what if you are new and you're diving into the ocean knowing not the traits? It's a great feeling if you're a youngling. You're
Mm.
so euphoric.
Yes.
A great adventure. Like traveling the One Piece world. Every island is a great anime genre with highs and lows and emotions to find.
Yes. I mean, every anime has a different story, a different animation. Every anime is unique in its own way, even if it's just the fast food isekai.
Yes. And always another man's trash can be another man's treasure.
Hmm.
So in the end, I would say, yes, if you are quite deep into our hobby, it's quite tiresome to just see the same thing over and over and over again. But they are diamonds, and maybe if the same thing wouldn't happen over and over and over again, there wouldn't also be funds for the stuff that we like.
Hmm.
Like, for example, in Germany, we have a publisher called Manga Cult. They sell Demon Slayer, which is obviously their most popular manga, which brings most of their budget.
Yes.
And without Demon Slayer, some of the seinen that they released wouldn't have been released because no funds, so who knows? So
Hmm.
even though formulaic trash, like yes, I'm rage baiting, like Demon Slayer, I don't like, but because of Demon Slayer, I got some great seinen, so W. Rare Demon Slayer praise.
Hmm. Pretty rare.
If you don't have anything else, I think that's it for this episode.
Yes, I think so too.
Next episode will be a recap episode, a big
Hmm.
chunker one, on the anime side.
Yes, definitely. I have to talk
Even
about
I
this a
have,
lot.
oh sorry,
Yep, I
even
have
I
it.
have watched some anime again.
Really?
Uh, I
Crazy.
watched Gacha, I watched Gacha Kuta, A Fragrant Flower, and Toganki. And
Crazy.
your recommendation, obviously.
That's 4 anime.
Strong,
New record for you.
probably this year. And I
I
have to watch Dandadan if there are enough episodes out.
hmm,
I'm
definitely.
stacking them right now. I
Dandadan.
want to watch when the current arc is finished. To watch it in one go.
Hmm. Dandadan. Great. Looks great. Holy shit.
I see some pictures. It looked nice.
Hmm. And I think
Oh,
next
yep.
episode will be the end of the arc already.
Yes. Would sound quite logical because the arc started last season and we are now 3 episodes in Dandadan, right? Or 2?
Uh, two.
It, yeah, it makes sense in terms of pacing if it
Hmm.
would end next episode.
Yes.
But we will talk about that next week.
Hmm.
So have a great whatever time of the day is left for you.
Thank you for tuning in to this episode. And see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.